Most people have about 60,000 thoughts per day, but 80% are negative. The human brain is wired to prioritize immediate rewards over long-term gains. The average person spends about 6 months of their life waiting for a red light to turn green. Men are more likely to take risks when they feel their masculinity is threatened. Women have more taste buds on their tongues than men. People are more likely to remember the first and last items in a list, a phenomenon known as the serial position effect. The fear of running out of mobile phone battery is known as nomophobia. 90% of people will pretend to text in awkward situations. Men are more likely to lie to appear more intelligent, whereas women lie to make others feel better. People who regularly use sarcasm are generally more creative and have healthier brains. The average woman smiles 62 times a day. The average man smiles only 8 times. People are more honest when they are tired. If you want someone to like you, ask them to do you a small favor. Women are more likely to form emotional connections with inanimate objects than men. The smarter the person, the faster they think, and the sloppier their handwriting. People are more likely to agree to something when offered 2 choices rather than 1. Humans are more inclined to make a decision based on emotions than logic. Women are better at reading body language and facial expressions than men. People who spend more time on social media are more likely to feel socially isolated. Men are more likely to experience a midlife crisis than women. The average person will spend 6 months of their life dreaming. Women are more prone to anxiety disorders than men. People with higher IQs tend to stay up later at night. Men are more likely to remember useless information, like sports statistics. The average person spends about 26 years of their life sleeping. Women are more likely to initiate divorces than men. The act of smiling can trick your brain into feeling happier. Men are more likely to be diagnosed with ADHD than women. People who sleep less than 6 hours a night are more likely to develop mental health issues. Women are more empathetic and nurturing due to higher levels of oxytocin. People who doodle during meetings or lectures retain more information. Men are more visual learners, while women are more auditory learners. 95% of people text things they could never say in person. Women are better at multitasking than men. People are more productive in blue rooms. Men are more likely to become addicted to video games than women. The average person walks the equivalent of 5 times around the world in their lifetime. Women are more sensitive to high-pitched noises than men. People who talk to themselves are usually more intelligent. Men are more likely to have color blindness than women. People who play video games have better hand-eye coordination. Women are better at remembering faces than men. The average person laughs about 13 times a day. Men are more likely to forget directions than women. People who read fiction have better social skills. Women are more likely to suffer from chronic pain than men. The average person will spend 2 weeks of their life waiting for the elevator. Men are more likely to die in car accidents than women. People are more likely to give up when they are close to reaching their goal. Women are more likely to experience depression than men. The human brain can process images 60,000 times faster than text. People are more likely to remember an advertisement if it uses humor. Men are more likely to overestimate their intelligence. Women tend to have better peripheral vision than men. People are more productive when they have a clear goal and deadline. Men are more likely to donate large sums to charity for recognition. Women are better at remembering details of conversations. People who meditate regularly have thicker prefrontal cortexes. Men are more likely to take financial risks. People are more likely to lie when communicating through text. Women are more likely to experience imposter syndrome. The average person spends about 2 hours per day daydreaming. Men tend to have better spatial awareness. People who exercise regularly have better memory retention. Women are more likely to seek help for mental health issues. The average person spends 6 years of their life eating. Men are more likely to interrupt during conversations. People are more likely to make healthier choices when they plan ahead. Women are better at reading emotional cues in text messages. People are more likely to follow through on commitments if they write them down. Men are more likely to use humor to cope with stress. Women tend to live longer than men. People are more likely to remember facts that contradict their beliefs. Men are more likely to develop heart disease at a younger age. People who read regularly are more empathetic. Women are more likely to have a better sense of smell. People are more likely to be honest when they are in a clean environment. Men are more likely to suffer from sleep apnea. The average person spends about 5 years of their life on social media. Women are more likely to multitask during conversations. People who drink coffee are less likely to suffer from depression. Men are more likely to engage in competitive behavior. People are more likely to stick to a diet if they tell others about it. Women tend to be better at tasks that require fine motor skills. People who take regular breaks are more productive. Men are more likely to have better night vision. People are more likely to be generous when they are in a good mood. Women are more likely to experience anxiety in social situations. The average person spends about 2 years of their life watching commercials. Writing down is the best way to remember if a quote in this video really resonated with you. Pause this video and share it with us in the comments below. Men are more likely to prefer activities that involve physical risk. People who listen to music while working are more creative. Women are better at interpreting tone of voice. People are more likely to achieve their goals if they visualize them. Men are more likely to struggle with communication in relationships. The average person spends about 3 years of their life washing clothes. Women are more likely to report experiencing chronic stress. People who volunteer are generally happier and healthier. Men are more likely to have a higher alcohol tolerance. People who write in a journal regularly are more self-aware. People are more likely to remember experiences over material possessions. Women are more likely to have a stronger sense of smell than men. Men are more likely to forget important dates like birthdays and anniversaries. People are more creative when they are tired. Women tend to recover faster from injuries than men. People who smile more often live longer. Men are more likely to have a higher pain threshold. People who sleep on their left side are less likely to suffer from acid reflux. Women are more likely to appreciate sentimental gifts. People are more likely to develop friendships with those who have similar hobbies. Men are more likely to take on leadership roles. Women are more likely to be affected by seasonal affective disorder. People are more productive in environments with natural light. Men are more likely to have a stronger sense of direction. People who keep plants in their homes are generally happier. Women are more likely to suffer from migraines. People who read for pleasure have better mental health. Men are more likely to be visual learners. Women are better at detecting lies through facial expressions. People who exercise in the morning are more consistent with their routines. Men are more likely to enjoy competitive sports. People are more likely to be kind when they feel appreciated. Women tend to have better verbal memory. People who spend time in nature are less stressed. Men are more likely to experience workplace stress. The average person spends about 3 years of their life eating meals. Women are more likely to have a fear of spiders. People who write down their goals are more successful in achieving them. Men are more likely to take risks in financial investments. People are more empathetic when they have experienced similar situations. Women are better at distinguishing shades of colors. People who get enough sleep are more likely to maintain a healthy weight. Men are more likely to enjoy action-packed movies. The average person spends about 2 years of their life shopping. Women are more likely to cry during movies. People who meditate regularly have lower levels of stress. Men are more likely to suffer from color blindness. People are more productive when they work in intervals. Women are more likely to prefer social activities over solitary ones. People who practice gratitude are happier. Men are more likely to forget names. The average person spends about 6 months of their life waiting in line. Women are more likely to enjoy romantic comedies. People who travel frequently are more open-minded. Men are more likely to enjoy solving puzzles. People are more likely to trust those who make eye contact. Women are more likely to enjoy reading fiction. People who volunteer have better physical and mental health. People are more likely to remember things associated with strong emotions. Men are more likely to take impulsive actions when angry. Women tend to have more connections between the left and right hemispheres of the brain. People who eat breakfast are more likely to have better concentration throughout the day. Men are more likely to prioritize career over personal relationships. Women tend to have a better sense of taste. People who live near the ocean are generally happier. Men are more likely to have a higher muscle mass than women. People are more likely to trust someone with a firm handshake. Women are more likely to enjoy multitasking. People who regularly spend time with friends are happier. Men are more likely to experience work-related stress. People who write with their non-dominant hand for a few minutes each day improve their brain function. Women tend to have better social skills. People are more likely to make healthier choices when they sleep well. Men are more likely to enjoy physical activities. People who practice mindfulness are less anxious. Women are more likely to remember faces. Thanks for watching. To make sure you don't miss any future videos, please click the circular subscribe button in the middle of the screen. You can also check out more videos on the left or our playlists on the right. Don't forget to like and share to help us spread the word. Thanks you.